What is up, everybody? Happy Monday. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Mine was just pretty chill. Did some stuff. Some plans failed, but it's all good. I hope you guys all had a great weekend. And yeah, just back here bringing you that crypto news. It was a busy day here at the club. We have a new person training and other stuff. And yeah, but as the title reads, is like, do you know what triggers a crypto tax? Well, I got a good article for you today that compares Japan with the USA's crypto taxes, how they differ, what they tax on, and what triggers it really. So I thought that'd be a good one to know, because there's always some people who come in here and just always ask, well, how do the crypto taxes work and all? Well, you should always talk to your tax advisor, but it's always good to at least know like just what triggers it, because that way you can maybe kind of steer a little bit away, and that way you just know like what triggers this. That way you can maybe, like, I don't know, move cryptos off the exchange once you get it, hold in your own custodial wallet, and then you can do some anonymous trades out there between wallets. But yeah, so I got that article for you, a couple others. But the biggest news that was going on today, I'm sure you heard, was when Trump was working at McDonald's. So if Bitcoin doesn't hit $100,000, get me a McDonald's application. I kid. But yeah, so no, I have the crypto tax article. I have Stripe buying a stablecoin platform, and just a couple others. So let's just dive right onto the news for you, not waste any more time. And yeah, let's learn about crypto taxes and just the comparison between the Japan and the United States. So here we go. First one's coming from Coin Edition. And taxes, big hand up there. But Japan taxes cryptocurrency as income with rates up to 55%, including inhabitant tax. And the US taxes crypto as property, applying capital gains rates based on holding period. So there's already a difference there. And both countries tax crypto transactions, but exempt certain activities like holding and gifting. So let's learn a little bit more about these differences. Japan and the United States have a very different way of taxing cryptocurrency. This article breaks down those differences, comparing tax rates, taxable events, and how each country classifies cryptocurrencies. Japan's National Tax Authority classifies cryptocurrencies as a miscellaneous income, while the United States Internal Revenue Service treats them as property. This fundamental difference leads to variations in how crypto-related activities are taxed. So first up, tax rates and taxable events, a closer look. Now let's take a closer look at how these classifications translate into tax rates and taxable events in each country. Japan classifies cryptocurrencies as a miscellaneous income according to the National Tax Authority, and crypto earnings are subject to progressive income tax with rates ranging from 5 to 45%. In addition, 10% inhabitant tax applies, bringing the total tax rate between 15 and 55%. While the United States, on the other hand, treats cryptocurrency as a property for tax purposes. The Internal Revenue Service typically applies income tax and capital gains tax depending on the transaction and holding period. Now in Japan, any crypto earnings over 200,000 is that yen, which is $1,600, must be reported to the tax authorities. This includes profits from trading, mining, staking, and airdrops. In the US, taxable events include selling or spending crypto. Tax rates vary depending on the holdings period and type of income. So that's another thing. So yeah, if you're in America, you're being taxed from trading, selling, and spending it. You're not taxed on buying and just holding within wallets or moving it between wallets. But that makes you think, like, what am I causing it? If you're trading on Coinbase, yeah, you are getting taxed up the wazoo for each trade you do on there. So why it's kind of a little better to, like, if you just purchase crypto there, move it to a non-custodial wallet. That way it's in a wallet that's okay for holding, that's not taxable. And then use sites like ChangeNow or SimpleSwap, which is an anonymous trading site. Just go, I want to trade Bitcoin for that coin, and you send it back to your non-custodial wallet. And then, yeah, so that was just wallets moving there. It's decentralized. Governments don't know what you're doing there at that point. So that's kind of ways to untrigger that event. But let's continue on with the article. Crypto tax rates, Japan versus the USA. Japan uses progressive tax rates for cryptocurrency income. The total effective tax rate can be as high as 55% for those with high incomes, and Japanese businesses face a 30% corporate tax on unrealized crypto gains. Although reforms may eliminate this in 2024 in the United States, the tax burden depends on the holding period. Short-term capital gains is less than a year and are taxed at federal income tax rates, which range from 10 to 37%. Long-term capital gains, more than 1 year if you're holding your crypto, have lower tax rates between 0 and 20%. Now, unlike Japan, the US does not currently tax unrealized crypto gains for businesses. I think that's what Harris wanted. But however, the Biden administration has suggested applying the wash sell rule to cryptocurrency, which would prevent taxpayers from claiming tax losses on crypto sales unless they sell the asset permanently. Now, taxable events in both countries. Japan taxes a wide range of crypto transactions, including trades between crypto and fiat currency, exchanging one cryptocurrency for another, and using crypto as payment. Gifting cryptocurrencies and receiving payments in Bitcoin or other digital currencies are also taxable, and the tax is calculated based on the fair market value of the crypto in Japanese yen at the time of the transaction, and income from mining and staking must also be reported. Now, in the United States, capital gains tax applies when selling, trading, or using crypto for goods or services. This tax is based on the increase in value since the purchase. Now, income from mining, staking, and airdrops is also considered ordinary income and must be reported on. However, gifting crypto in the US is not immediately taxable unless the value is more than the annual gift tax exemption. So what is that amount? Because if you're moving your crypto to a non-custodial wallet, you could just say you gift it to somebody, and if you send it to a non-custodial wallet, how would the government know? There's nothing linking you to that other wallet other than a seed phrase on the decentralized ledger. So that's kind of weird, but again, they do say there's a limit on there. Let's continue. Now, both Japan and the United States offer tax exemptions for certain cryptocurrency activities. Simply holding cryptocurrency or moving it between wallets is not a taxable event in either country. And additionally, buying cryptocurrency and donating it to recognized nonprofit organizations is tax-free in Japan. But in the US, buying and holding crypto is also not taxed, and transferring crypto between wallets and gifting and giving it as a gift below the tax exclusion limit are also non-tax. So again, as I was saying, there is a limit to what you can gift a person in crypto. What's that number? I don't know, and this article doesn't go over that. But what are the potential future changes with crypto taxation? Both countries continue to adjust their crypto tax laws. Japan has recently proposed eliminating taxes on unrealized crypto gains held by companies, and the US may introduce new regulations such as the wash sell rule for crypto. Now, in 2025, regulatory authorities in both countries are exploring ways to update their tax systems to reflect the evolving nature of digital assets. So there you have it. So if you just didn't know about what crypto taxing is, definitely in the US, that's what a lot of people ask. It's just if you move crypto, you move, sell, trade, or use it for services. That is it. And really, it is on if you're dealing with financial apps, exchanges, any centralized entity out there. They know what you're doing. But if you're playing on the DeFi side, that's up to you what you want to report on to the tax. But again, any tax questions you have should be asked to your actual tax person who does your taxes. Because again, I'm just a guy who reads the news and learns a little here and there on what you can and can't do, just to be aware of it. So that was our first article for you. Next up, we have Stripe buys stablecoin platform Bridge in record-breaking $1.1 billion deal, per a report from Crypto Potato. The deal highlights Stripe's growing focus on crypto following its recent integration of USDC and partnership with Coinbase's Base network. Now, fintech giant Stripe has finalized a deal to acquire stablecoin platform Bridge for $1.1 billion. The purchase marks the largest acquisition in the crypto industry to date. Now, that's right. It is a record of $1.1 billion deal. TechCrunch founder Michael Arrington revealed the news in an X post stating that this deal is done and $1.1 billion was spent. Bridge, co-founder by Sean Yu and Zach Abrams, provided software tools enabling businesses to accept payments in stablecoins. Now, the platform allows companies to create, store, send, and receive such assets. Zach Abrams previously served as head of consumer at Coinbase and founded the peer-to-peer payments company Evenly, and which was later acquired by Square before co-founding Bridge. Sean Yu held key engineer roles at major companies such as Coinbase, Square, DoorDash, and Airbnb. Now, earlier this year, the startup received $58 million in funding from prominent investors, including Sequoia, Holland Ventures, Ribbit, Index Ventures, and according to Forbes, this included a $40 million Series A funding round that valued the company around $200 million. Now, it means that Stripe's $1.1 billion acquisition is a major bump from the Bridge's previous worth. Now, launched in August, the firm said in a statement that its mission is to address the financial challenges posed by local currencies in an interconnected global economy. Bridge aims to overcome these obstacles by leveraging stablecoins, which offer faster and more affordable and accessible payment solutions. Now, Stripe's growing crypto focus right now. Stripe, a payment processing platform that enables businesses to accept crypto, debit cards, and other online payments, has been aggressively expanding its presence in the cryptocurrency space. Just 6 months ago, the co founder John Collison announced that the company would start supporting global stablecoin payments, and this materialized when it integrated Circle's USD coin into its payment interface 2 weeks ago. Now, in June, the payment processing firm also partnered with Coinbase. This introduced 3 new features, including the integration of exchanges with Base Layer 2 network into crypto payment products. Now, Stripe has also integrated USDC on Base into its fiat to crypto on-ramp, allowing faster conversions of fiat funds to crypto for its US customers, and Coinbase also agreed to include Stripe as a payment option for customers buying digital assets through its Coinbase wallet. Now, in March of 2024, the company reported passing $1 trillion in total payment volume for the year, with businesses using the platform accounting for roughly 1% of the global GDP. So that's pretty big. But yeah, Stripe is definitely pushing forward aggressively in the crypto industry, just adding more and more stuff to it. And yeah, with this bridge being a very pricey deal, it definitely helped out both. But why USDC? I don't know. I'm not a fan of that coin. If I'm going to take some profits and move some of my altcoin gains into a stable coin, I'd use Tether over that. And plus, Tether just passed a milestone. There's an article I passed up just because I just didn't feel like covering it, about how they are now reached $120 billion market cap in stablecoins. So yeah, so lots of stuff happening on stablecoins. Just always be sure you choose the right one when you do eventually want to follow this path. But that was our stablecoin and Stripe payment news. Let's move on to some XRP news. Is this going to help XRP get adopted a little bit more? And if you're wondering what I'm talking about, well, XRP Ledger is now just one click away from 30 million Metamask users. Details down below. So yes, you should be able to have XRP now on Metamask. Was that not on there before? I don't know. I never really had it on there. There was always some other wallets out there I'd use. But guess it might be coming to MetaMask. And so, yeah, I could easily onboard a couple other people, introduce the Web3 space. But let's learn a little bit more. In a significant development, MetaMask users may now easily access XRP Ledger with a single click in a new tweet. PureSys, a Ripple partner developing the XRP Ledger EVM sidechain, announced the launch of an XRP Ledger Snap for MetaMask. MetaMask snaps are modular extensions that allow developers to expand the functionality of the MetaMask wallet. Now, here is that tweet from PureSys Technology. We're excited to announce the launch of the XRP Ledger Snap for MetaMask. Now, today, 30 million monthly active users of MetaMask are now just one click away from having an account on the XRP Ledger, creating a unique opportunity for adoption and management. Now, what's this little trailer look like?
The first XRPL MetaMask Snap. The power of the XRP Ledger.
Just show me. I really don't care.
Standard of non-custodial
okay.
wallets.
So you can link your MetaMask wallet to it. Got it. Okay, so that makes a little bit of sense. So it's not going to be looking like the MetaMask, where when you open it up, you have your coins up there, but you can link your MetaMask to it. So, okay, gotcha. But this extensive implies that 30 million monthly active users of MetaMask are now just one click away from having an account on the XRP Ledger, creating a one-of-one kind of opportunity for the adoption and management of the XRP Ledger assets in the MetaMask crypto wallet. Now, the XRP Ledger Snap will let users interact with XRP Ledger using their MetaMask wallets. Users will be able to manage XRP and other tokens on the XRPL, carry out transactions, and interact with the XRPL-based decentralized application without leaving the MetaMask interface. Snap bridges the gap between MetaMask and XRP Ledger, delivering the benefits of XRPL to a popular Ethereum wallet. Now, Snap also includes all of the current functionalities available on the XRPL mainnet and test networks, and it can be used by any DApp to connect and sign transactions. Other features include a web wallet that allows users to manage their XRP Ledger accounts, tokens, and trust lines, as well as the Transact on-ramp. Ooh, Transact. Wait, do I just have an article? I believe I have an article covering Transact. Yeah, Transact was just hit with a data breach, so ooh, that's not good news. But XRP Ledger interoperability is in the works. The Ripple engineer team has also been working closely with PureSys to expand the interoperability of XRP Ledger via the XRPL EVM sidechain, so many letters, which will open up new opportunities for XRPL developers in a decentralized finance and real-world asset tokenization. driving innovation and expanding the network's utility and reach. Connecting the XRP-L EVM sidechain to the XRP-L mainnet will involve using a bridge and wrapped XRP, which is EXRP, and would serve as the native asset and gas token. This bridge facilitates the transfer of assets between XRP-L and the EVM sidechain, ensuring interoperability. Now, the XRP-L EVM sidechain will launch with Axeler serving as the exclusive bridge to the sidechain's native gas token, EXRP, from the XRP-L. Now, Axeler can also be used to bridge additional fungible tokens and to add from XRP-L mainnet as well as from other over 50 blockchains and the Axeler network. So, are you guys going to try this out? I don't know if I will. Again, I'm just having a little bit of fun now with XRP. Amanda showed me, like, now they got some tokens on there. Very, very new. If it hits that dex screener, then who knows? That could be the next, what is it? That can be the new Solana meme out there. Yeah, because it was Solana. First we had Ethereum memes. Solana memes have been pumping like no other. And now who knows? Is XRP's ledger going to be the next one? So if it gets on dex screener, we'll see. So a lot of people might make a lot of money on those little memes out there. But linking it with Metamask, I don't think I would link it to it. So that's just me. But that is our XRP-L news. And let's move on. All right, what else do I have? Next up is, I believe, Ethereum creator Vitalik Buterin is, laying down a roadmap to minimize centralization risk in Ethereum's proof-of-stake design. Vitalik Buterin has suggested possible design changes that could potentially lower the risks of centralization. So that's good, yeah, because you don't want too many people controlling a staking network and then can do a 51% attack and then it's just all ruined. So let's hear what changes this man wants to make. Ethereum co-founder Vitalik Buterin believes that the centralization of proof-of-stake poses a significant threat to the Ethereum. Proof-of-stake centralization is where large stakers dominate and the small stakers join large pools. Now, centralization increases the risk of problems like a 51% attack and transaction censorship. Additionally, there's the risk of value extraction, where a small group benefits at the cost of Ethereum users. Now, according to Buterin, the risks exist in block construction and staking capital provisions. So what's the problem? Well, Ethereum follows the protocol of proposal builder separation, otherwise known as PBS, for block construction. This means that the job is divided between the validators who propose blocks and auction off the responsibility of choosing block contents and builders who organize transactions into a block place of bids. Buterin noted that this separation of powers helps keep validators decentralized, but it has one important cost. The actors that are doing the specialized tasks can easily become very centralized. Now, data as of October 2024 indicates that only 2 builders are responsible for 88% of Ethereum blocks. This means that if these 2 builders decide to censor a transaction, it can cause a delay. Processing the transaction can take an average of 114 seconds instead of just 6 seconds. And while the delay may not affect certain transactions, the builders can manipulate the market by delaying urgent transactions like those during DeFi liquidations. Therefore, the concentration of power can seriously threaten Ethereum's integrity, so that really can. So the solution to this is, according to Buterin, one of the best solutions to avoid centralization is to break down block production responsibilities further. Buterin proposes that the task of choosing transactions should go back to the proposer or the staker, and the builder will only get to select the ordering of transactions and insert some of theirs. Now, this can be achieved through inclusion lists. This is how it will work. A randomly selected staker creates an inclusion list, which includes valid transactions. A block builder, while creating a block, is required to include all the transactions in the inclusion list, but has the power to rearrange them and add their own transactions. Another possibility for a solution is multiple concurrent proposers, MCPs, which schemes like Braid. According to Buterin, Braid seeks to avoid splitting up the proposal role into low economies of scale part and high economies of scale part, and instead tries to distribute the block production process among many actors in such a way that proposer only needs to have a medium amount of sophistication to maximize their revenue. Now, Buterin noted that encrypted meme pools are a crucial technology required to implement the design changes above, and using encrypted meme pools, users can broadcast their transactions in an encrypted form, along with proof of the validity of it. Now, the transactions are also included in the blocks in an encrypted form, and the builder does not know the contents, the transactions, and they are only revealed later on. Now, Buterin wrote that the main challenge of implementing encrypted mempools is ensuring a design where the transactions are definitely revealed, and this can be achieved through two techniques: threshold decryption and delayed decryption. So that is the solution to the problem right there, because when you got 88% of the block builders can literally do that, that can have a lot of trouble. So by splitting it up into all those parts definitely makes sense. This man's definitely a smart one. So very technical for this, but there was a problem with it, and he's solving it. So way to go. Now let's move to our last article of the evening, which is on Transact, which, like I said in the XRP article, it's like, oh, wait, they're using Transact. Didn't they just get hit with a data breach? And they did. So Transact was hit with a data breach affecting 1.14% of its user base. Transact provides non-custodial fiat to crypto gateways, allowing users to buy, sell, any digital asset via integrations with popular crypto wallets and decentralized applications. So be careful out there if you get an email from Transact. I think this article says that they are notifying some people, but you gotta be very cautious with this right now, because if you get a phishing email and they take you to a link and you click on it, you can put your seed phrase, you're done. So definitely be aware when looking at emails. When you think you know it's from it, check who the sender is, see if it's actually valid, and just look up all the stuff out there. But I'm just reporting on this, so if you were affected by it, just be aware this is happening. But Transact, a company providing fiat to crypto services, has reported a significant data breach affecting more than 92,000 users. In October 21st update, the firm revealed that the breach stemmed from a phishing attack targeting an employee's laptop, leading to the unauthorized access to sensitive user data. Now, according to Transact, the attackers exploited the employee's credentials to infiltrate a third-party vendor responsible for Know Your Customer verification services. Now, as a result, the person's personal data details, including names, date of birth, passport, and driver's license information, and selfies, were compromised for 92,554 users, representing 1.14 of the company's total user base. That's not good. Okay, so this is more than just a phishing attack. They got names, date of birth, passports, license information. This is identity theft, up on 92,000 people out there, so be careful. So despite the exposure of personal data, Transact emphasized that no financial details were compromised according to the firm. They were no financially sensitive information such as email addresses, phone numbers, passwords, credit card details, social security numbers was affected, but hey, they did get your driver's license, photo ID, so that's still not good. But Transact provides non-custodial fiat to crypto gateways, allowing users to buy and sell digital assets through integrations with popular crypto wallets and decentralized applications. Among its major crypto platforms, such as Binance, Metamask, and Coinbase, and with the integration of that XRP-L snap added to Metamask, it gets affected too. But the company has begun contacting affected users, assuring others that they will only be contacted if their information is compromised. Transact has also informed relevant authorities in the UK, EU, and the US about the breach. Now, the Transact breach highlights ongoing security challenges in the crypto industry, particularly with phishing attacks that target employees to gain unauthorized access to user information. So it is an ongoing attack out there just in this industry that we just got to be aware of it and just do our best to combat it, be safe, know what we're clicking on, know what we shouldn't be clicking on. And so hopefully you're not affected by this and don't get an email if you do use them. But that is it for all the news articles I have for you. It's not really an entertaining day for news. I was scrolling again. All I saw was Ripple guy donated 10 million to the Harris Foundation. Then Brad Garlinghouse talked about the guy who donated the 10 million. Trump worked at McDonald's, which is why I just mentioned it. And there's a lot of technical articles out there which would have been very boring. So even though these weren't the most interesting news articles, it's still some just stuff. So I thought the tax differences between Japan and US was at least decent and worth noting, because a lot of people don't know what causes a crypto tax. So again, if you sell crypto, if you trade crypto, if you use crypto as a services, you're getting taxed in the US, so especially if you're using it on a centralized exchange. But if you just buy and hold it, move it between wallets, you're fine. You're allowed to gift cryptocurrencies up to an extent. But that is basically just all the crypto tax information you need to know for being here. But let's take a look at the Fear and Greed Index right now. Where we at? Bitcoin had a little dip the other day, but we did touch 69,000, so woo! But yeah, we're currently at 57 right now. Yeah, we were 60, I think, earlier this morning. So we're still in neutral territory. People are still pumped. I think even BlackRock just purchased another like $1.1 billion worth of Bitcoin. But yeah, so Bitcoin's at 67,451. Just a little sideways action. Again, there was probably a bunch of articles I just skimmed through that were just saying, "Oh, we're in the Bitcoin crash. Look at what's happening." It's like, are you kidding me? We went from 69 to 67. That's not a rug pull. That's not a crash. So those guys are crazy if you believe those articles. But that is it for all this news I have for you. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you again tomorrow. I would say I'll be editing these videos to upload them separately, but I'm not doing that tonight. I want to go home, get some rest, and get ready for Tuesday. So I hope you guys have a fantastic night, and I will see you again tomorrow.